Yeah, Kurt and Barbara, we know that the shooter didn't leave behind a manifesto when he went on a killing spree inside Building 2 behind me 2 years ago. And it's apparent now he didn't have to. The FBI still able to reveal their reasons as to why the trigger was pulled. 2 years after his wife Kate was gunned down inside Building 2 alongside 11 of her co-workers, today Jason Nixon has an answer as to his biggest question. Why?
I feel vindicated in some ways because I haven't changed my story from day one.
Nixon has always believed the 40-year-old shooter was disgruntled, often passed up for promotions, won by his wife Kate, and said he knew he had several performance issues.
It goes back to 2016 when he was upset with Kate about her being promoted to Engineer 5. I mean, he said directly in the email he felt isolated and confused. Those are trigger words. Why didn't HR pick up on that?
Those workplace grievances, which he fixated on for years, is exactly what the FBI says is the motive behind the mass shooting, in their report released more than 2 years after the murders.
Everybody knew what his motives were. Everybody knew that he was upset with the way he was being treated. There's nothing that we didn't know already. The employees that worked with him didn't want to work with him.
The Bureau's Behavioral Analysis Unit out of Quantico made several conclusions after conducting witness interviews and compiling forensic data. In their report, they state his grievances started as early as 2014 and that he suffered from mental health stressors contributing to the workplace murders. Analyzing deeper, the report stated his inflated sense of self-importance contributed to conflict where he felt he was unjustly criticized and slighted. Nixon wholeheartedly agrees.
All these things that built up over time were not addressed. The procedures, protocols, and policies were not done properly.
The report cites the shooter began to isolate himself and disengage from relationships to hide his intentions. Because of this, the Behavioral Analysis Unit found no one knew of the shooter's plans before the rampage. These findings are similar to what the independent firm Hillard Heinz found in their report, but are missing in the police department's final report released 2 months ago, in which they claim there was no motive.
It gives me some sort of closure in a sense. But at the same time, the city of Virginia Beach still won't admit to its accountability.
Now, the Virginia Beach Police Department saying today they had no comment on the FBI's report, which was independent of their own. However, Mayor Bobby Dyer with the city of Virginia Beach speaking out today where he remains steadfast that, quote, this senseless act of violence defies reason. You can read his full statement right now on our website, WTKR.com. Live in Virginia Beach, Chelsea Donovan, News 3.
Chelsea, thanks so much for that reporting. We have full coverage on today's FBI report and the shooting itself more than 2 years after that deadly day. You can find it all on WTKR.com right now, and there you can also find the entire federal report into the shooting.